When political news breaks, we usually focus on the personality at the center of the frame. But the recent timeline surrounding Charlie Kirk left a digital trail suggesting his end served as a data point for a much larger system. This event revealed a massive financial apparatus, one that relies on high-speed data to keep the average viewer in a cycle of constant frustration and financial stagnation. Behind the daily headlines sits an invisible ledger. It is a hidden controlling mechanism that translates public debate into predictable market movements, operating outside the view of the general public. If you don't recognize how this ledger functions, you are likely to remain a passive source of revenue for the very systems you are arguing against. We are conditioned to view the world through the lens of a two-party system. Every election cycle, the demand to pick a team grows louder, framing every issue as a battle between two irreconcilable sides. While these ideological battles dominate the screen, the economic reality on the ground remains unchanged. A single pack of bacon now costs $7, a price point that continues to climb regardless of which party holds the majority. Over the last decade, corporate profit margins for the top 1% have doubled. This wealth accumulation happens with mathematical precision, unaffected by the political wins or losses reported on the news. This is the first loop. In this system, the conflict functions as the primary product. Every time a viral clip generates a wave of anger, a specific set of financial interests collects the resulting data and attention. We found that high-frequency trading algorithms are now programmed to monitor social media sentiment. These bots use the volume of political outrage to predict market volatility, effectively turning your anger into a tradable commodity. This algorithmically funded chaos serves as a continuous diversion. It keeps the public focused on cultural battles, while a massive transfer of purchasing power occurs in the background. Most people begin their day by checking a phone. Within minutes, they encounter a headline specifically designed to trigger a physiological stress response. This emotional reaction serves as a calculated algorithmic trigger. It ensures that the viewer stays engaged with the platform, providing a steady stream of behavioral data to the network. During the Kirk event, these algorithms didn't just report the news, they analyzed the speed of the public's reaction. By tracking how fast the scandal spread, the system could gauge the exact level of market uncertainty. This chart shows the US tech ticker. As outrage peaked online, sentiment analysis bots triggered massive sell orders in these sectors. Algorithms interpreted the sudden social volatility as a risk signal, moving capital out of tech before the public even finished reading the first headline. While the comment sections were filled with heated debate, large-scale institutional players were already using that volatility to rebalance their portfolios and shift the financial goalposts. This is the second loop. The political content provides the excuse for the trade, but your emotional intensity provides the signal the machine needs to move the money. This architecture relies on a principle called manufactured scarcity. While money is the end goal, the immediate resource being harvested is your attention. The more of your focus the system can capture, the less you have available for your own life. When you are fixated on the perceived collapse of a movement or a personality, you lack the mental energy to investigate why the value in your own bank account is steadily eroding. By draining your attention through manufactured crises, the system makes it nearly impossible to notice the direct link between your daily outrage and your personal financial loss. The Kirk situation highlighted a significant vulnerability in this infrastructure. Despite its massive scale, the entire network is surprisingly fragile. The machine has a specific flaw. It requires your active participation and emotional feedback to generate the signals it needs to function. If you stop providing that reaction, the data stream dries up, and the mechanism loses its ability to predict and profit from your behavior. This system only maintains its power if the audience chooses to stay engaged with the cycle of outrage. In this digital environment, your engagement is the fuel that keeps the financial engines running. Recognizing the patterns in these media narratives provides an opportunity for personal autonomy. It allows you to look at the data for yourself, rather than reacting to the script provided by the screen. Most viewers will return to their feeds and react to the next trending topic, which is the outcome the system is designed to produce. But if you can see the architecture now, you can prepare for what follows. Our next investigation tracks the rise of shadow banks and their role in the next planned financial shift. Subscribe to stay ahead of the delete key and protect your focus. I'll see you in the next